So my name is Danielle Feinberg, and I work at Pixar Animation Studios as the director of photography for lighting, which means I direct the lighting. So I studied computer science in college and saw the Pixar short films from the late 80s and early 90s and thought, that's what I have to do. And so I worked very hard, and I applied to Pixar, and I got in on the movie A Bug's Life back in early 1997, and started in rendering, so generating the final images for the film. Very sort of technical and problem-solving position. And but I got to do a little bit of lighting on A Bug's Life, and I loved it. And so after the movie, they said, what would you like to do? And I said, I want to do lighting and modeling. And so I did a little modeling, and I've done lighting ever since. And then I got asked to direct the lighting for my first film was WALL-E, and then I got to do Brave, and then recently I did Coco. When I go on to a movie, a lot of times I'm on for almost 3 years, and when I go on, they've been working on the story for a while, and the art department's been working and creating inspirational art and planning out the world and different things. So when I come onto the film, I look at what's been created, try and understand what people are going for, what the sort of looks and themes that are already coming out. I talk to the director a lot and try and find out what they're thinking for the lighting, but also the look and what the important parts of the story are, and start working on what the look of the film is. And so when we get down to the part where what a scene should look like, the very most important thing is to understand what the story point of the scene is. You have to know to some extent what the time of day is, because a lot of times films are sort of linear with time. So you know, it might be happening at sunset, but mood-wise it might be better to set it just after that, after the sun's gone down, because it has a very different feel, so we can kind of choose in that way. There's a color palette we can choose. And so really, though, it should be knowing what the director wants for the film, knowing what the story is, knowing what the head of the art department, the production designer has already sort of orchestrated, how the lighting fits in that, what my ideas for the film are, and we kind of all get together and do some paintings of what it should look like. Usually the art department's doing the paintings. And we all look at those and agree that's what it should look like. And then a whole other thing kicks off where we start doing that in the computer. It doesn't always end up looking exactly like the paintings, but they give us the sort of gist of what that scene should look like. So at Pixar, we have people working there who are from all over the world, really all over the world. And all of them bring this unique thing with them from their experiences in life or where they grew up, and sort of make us a more well-rounded company. And I can see how it might seem very far away if you're living in a different country, just in that it's so many miles away. But the thing is that Pixar takes people that have a passion for computer animation and computer graphics. And I think a lot of times when we're interviewing people and we look at their demo reels, you can really tell the people that have the passion and they've put in the hard work. And those are the people we really want to work with. And so it might be far away in terms of hard work, but if you're passionate about it, it's not actually really that far away.